Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video is a look created with the new Patrick Starrr One Size eyeshadow palette. This is the Disney Fantasia collaboration. This is the outside packaging and it is so pretty, and it's an eye and face palette. So this is the actual palette, and these are the products in it. It has 6 eyeshadows, or the longer ones on the top could also be highlighters, but they're kind of glittery, so it's not anything I would use as a highlighter. So it's got 4 blushes, the 2 matte and 2 with shimmer. So I want to create a look with this. This looks really pretty. And also let me show you the part where the mirror is. If you open it, wait, you get to see the Fantasia, Mickey Fantasia, and it's so cute. This is more like a grown-up Mickey Disney collaboration. It doesn't have like you know, to me it's just classy. It has beautiful shades, and it doesn't have all these bold colors that you see in a lot of the Disney World collabs. So I'm going to go ahead and create a look. I've put on everything else on my face that is not included in this palette, and every product that I have used, it has been one size. I used the One Size primer, face primer, the foundation. I used the concealer. I used the powder, the setting powder. What I have on my lips is the Cafecito Lipstick from the collab with Gourmande Girls. Now you can really manipulate this lipstick. As you can see, it looks deeper because I used a darker lip liner, and even though I didn't mix them together, it makes it look deeper. I used the MAC Half Red. Like, it's got red, but it also has like brown in it, so it's very neutral. This lip liner is amazing. You can wear it with so many different shades, and it's very flexible, you know, how it brings out different tones in lipsticks. So we're gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna use on my eyes these 4 shadows. So I'm gonna start with this one, then I'm gonna darken up with that one, this one on my lid, and then this one in my inner corner, which is a white, but it has like a little bit of iridescent in it. And I'm going to show you, I don't know, these are toppers. They have to be toppers. They're not highlighters because they're very thin. But this one has like a little bit of iridescent, and this one is more like a straight out white. I'm going to swatch them for you, but you really can't see much. But sometimes those are pretty when you if you want to just dot it like in the center of your eyelid, and it just brings out like pretty shimmer. So this is the white one. This is the iridescent one, and then where's the other one? Oh, this one right here. I can barely see it. You probably can't even see it. Next to the lipstick is this one right here. That I'm going to try to put it in the inner corner. So I want to make an announcement first. BK Beauty is having a sale on the Angie Hot and Flashy brush set. Only the brush set, not the individual brushes. It's been a year. On the 23rd is going to be a year that they actually launched the set of the Angie Hot and Flashy brushes. They have sold over 100,000 sets, which is amazing. You guys know I love BK Beauty. I love all of their brushes. I have a couple of sets of the Angie Hot and Flashy, which are made specifically for mature eyes, or, you know, eyelids, because they're smaller. You can be a little more precise with them. I love them. I have washed mine several times, several times, because I purchased a set when it was launched. And as far as the BK Beauty, I bought BK Beauty when they were first launched. So they're having a 20% sale on this set. I will link everything below. You cannot use my discount code on top of the 20%, but still 20% is pretty darn good on an amazing set of brushes. So I want to go ahead and get started with the look. So I'm going to take let's see, this fluffy brush right here, and start with, it's called Broomstick, and it's this one right here. And I'm going to go ahead and use the mirror in this palette. Let's take the little plastic off. All right, so let's get started. I have the Patrick Starrr original palette that he created. Well, I think it's only one. I don't think he's created more than one palette, and I like it. And I think it's still available, like for half price at Sephora. If not, you may be able to check his actual website. It is a real pretty palette, and you have a lot of looks that you can create with it. I will link the video that I did with his palette. But his products, every product that I have tried from Patrick Starrr has been amazing. I think it's very mature skin friendly. My goodness, I am sweating. It's so hot in here. Okay, guys, let me see if I can go lower the AC because I am dying. I see some of my friends on YouTube that are saying they're starting to get a little bit of fall weather. I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous. So this shadow is very, very nice. Like the other, it, looks like the same formula as his other palette. Very easy to blend, very easy to apply. You don't really have to work very hard at all. I have no fallout so far. So pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna use the same brush, or am I gonna use a different brush? I'm gonna use this one. For the darker one, because if I need to blend, I need that other brush is better for blending. And I'm going to try to just do the dark on over here. I don't want to take it too much into the crease. Pretty. It's got like a, it almost looks like it has a little bit of like red in it. It's a beautiful brown. Very pretty. And that one is called Minor. The one I use on my crease is called Broomstick. Very pretty. I'm just tapping. I'm not digging in the shadow. You don't have to. It's very, very pigmented. Okay, I'm going to take the first brush and just kind of blend a little bit around the edge over here. Guys, there's so many beautiful releases coming out now for the holidays. Oh my gosh, I just saw the Pat McGrath Christmas palette. Very, very beautiful. All right, I'm going to take the shimmer. It's called Classical, the gold shimmer. I'm going to put that on my lid, and I'm going to use this flat brush. It's not wet or anything. I don't really wet my... Once in a while I do, but I always try, especially with a brand new palette, I like to see what the palette does on its own without wetting the product. And that looks pretty good for just using the brush. I want to try with my finger and see how it looks. Yeah, definitely brings it up. Makes it pop a little more. That is a very, very pretty gold. I'm going to take the brush that I use for my dark shadow and kind of go around the edge here. There you go. All right. So far, there's not, I don't see any kick up in the pan either. So far, so good. This looks really beautiful. You guys may hear snoring in the background because I do have the hallway door open so I can hear if my dad calls me. But I just kind of heard like a snore, so I think he's sleeping. Oh my gosh, why is the AC not kicking in? I'm gonna die over here. Whew. I hate to put makeup on when I'm hot. That is pretty. Okay, I'm going to take the same thin brush. I'm going to wipe it on, I have like a little towel here. I'm going to take the dark shadow and just apply a little bit on my lower lash line, just like on the outer half. I have like what do I have here on my eyeshadow? I mean on my lash line. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I'm looking for the palette on the table. No, Claire, you holding on to it? Haha. I'm just gonna make sure that it joins the top. I'm gonna try to this is not patchy. Most of you that are with me for a long time know I have a spot there that it's very, very hard to get it to take pigment. It doesn't matter what I use. It's very few shadows that actually cover it. So that's just the way life is. I'm going to take a little bit of the first shade, the Broomstick. Oh, look at that. I am sweating. Guys, I have to go see why my AC is not kicking in because I want to pass out. I lowered it some more because I need air. Oh my goodness. Alright, so that looks good. So the mascara that I'm going to use, I've heard his mascara is really, really good. So I ordered the smaller size just to try it out because I have so many mascaras. And you actually get, this is like half the price of the full-size mascara. And you actually get a little more than half the amount. So you're better off getting 2 of these than one big one. I was kind of surprised about that. But it's like, okay. Because sometimes, and look at, I don't know if they're all, I'm sure they're all like this. But look at the pretty packaging. I've never really looked at it really close before. But it's very pretty. And I love the red. And it's a plastic wand, one of those little spiky ones that you have to be careful that you don't stab yourself with. Aha! I almost did. Oh, I forgot to do my inner corner. Okay. I guess we'll do that now. The heat is not letting me think. This AC is still not kicking in. I set it on 72. Okay, I'm going to take the small brush and I'm going to go into this one and let's see what happens. If it's too blinding, I might mix it with a little bit of the gold. Looks okay. But as you can see, it looks like it's got like a little bit of pink in it. Yes, like I can't concentrate with the heat. Whew, you can see the sweat on my forehead. My makeup is going to melt off. And see a little bit right here. Oh, I went too low. I hate when I do that. See if I can fix that. I have my concealer brush, which is one of the Angie Hot and Flashy. And you get 7 brushes in her set. Told you, you're gonna hear my dad. And my makeup is starting to melt, guys. I'm gonna have to fix it all. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let's go back to the mascara. Okay, I like the mascara. I think it looks pretty. So let me do the bottom lashes. And I will let you know in the comments if it's smudged or if I had any fallout or anything like that. Nice, I like it. It separates, gives you volume, and it doesn't give you a bunch of length, But if you have half decent lashes, I think you'll like this. Very pretty. All right, so I don't know what's going on. My AC needs to kick in, or you're gonna see me fall over. All right, let me go ahead and take the lipstick because I just wiped a little bit off and go over it. I love this lipstick. It's so pretty. Cafecito, really pretty. All right, now I'm going to use, I think I want to use this one right here. This one is called Orchestra. This one is Symphony. This one is Intermission and Finale. And the white one that I used on my inner corner is called Dream. This one is, oh boy, this is the one that is more like a white. And this one's the one that's in iridescent. And this one's called Jensen. I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's got something to do with the Fantasia, but it's been a while, so I really don't know what it is. Oh my gosh, my concealer is not doing too nicely. I'm gonna put just a little bit more, see if I can. Oh no, that was a lot more. But trying to salvage my makeup here, guys. I'm melting. I love this brush. This concealer brush is so nice. All right, and I'm gonna take a little bit of the powder. I'm gonna use the this is e.l.f. I love this e.l.f. brush for powdering under your eyes. And the first time when I put my concealer, I used my Pat McGrath powder. That is my Holy Grail powder. But this one's nice too, actually. But I just love Pat McGrath. That one never fails me. Alright, so now we're going to put on some blush. And like I said, I want to use the one that is called Orchestra, which is the deeper shade. And oh, wow. Take a little bit of that off. Oh, this is pretty. I love his blushes. I have 2 of his blush trios, and they're so pretty. Wow, that is pretty pigmented though. Okay, other side, I'm just gonna, boop. Yep. I think that's all you need. His blushes are pretty pigmented. Look at that. My goodness. No building up here. You don't need to build up. You need to settle it down a little bit. That's pretty though. Okay, I'm going to take just a tiny bit. Okay, I'm going to wipe the brush. And I'm going to take just a little bit of this one and put it on top to see if I can just get away without using a highlighter. I'm going to put it like on the edge over here, since it has a little bit of glow. That is very, very beautiful. So I believe today is the actual launch date of this palette, but I was able to get it early. I just lucked out, went on his website, and it was available. Very pretty. I like that. That's beautiful. Okay, let me swatch the other. I'm going to swatch all the blushes for you so you can see. Okay, this one is Symphony. This one is Intermission, Orchestra, and the last one is Finale. So here are the blushes. They're very pretty, and they're very, very pigmented. So this is definitely the same formula, wonderful formula that he uses. And yeah, no complaining here. Just nothing really on the brush. Very pretty. All right, so as a finishing spray, I'm going to use his. I love his finishing spray. So, so good. Did I not bring? Yeah, I brought it. Okay, this one is not a BK Beauty. I thought I brought one with me, but I didn't. So I'm going to use that one. You know what? I need to do this one because the spray is so fine that you're really not going to get... Whoo. Do not talk as you're doing that. Does not taste good. It has the best mist on there. It's like the Morphe. If you're familiar with the Morphe mist, that's the way it is. It's not anything, you don't feel droplets. You almost feel like just like a little breeze going on your face. Smells amazing. Not good tasting. So, but we're not rating it for that. So anyway, this is the final look. I really, really like this palette. I think it's the same awesome quality as the rest of his collection. One Size has such amazing, amazing products, and this is pretty. And to me, I can even travel with this because I mean all you need is like a bronzer, mascara, and you know, like foundation and concealer. So really, but yeah, but I mean it's very, very nice, very pretty. And these colors are definitely my colors. I love colors like this. It may look like a very simple palette, but really you can go like over the entire lid. You can do over the entire lid with a brown. Then use this one to soften the crease. Use this one like in the very center. That would create a beautiful look. Beautiful look. You can use some of these to also on your eyes. Why not? All right, guys. So let me know, how do you like this? Are you planning on getting it? I think it's beautiful. How pretty. I like that. So what I used on the rest of my face, I told you I used all of the One Size products, face products, and then I use this eye primer, which these are really, really good. I think the company name is really I can't remember, Ownest or something like that, but it says Kaida, but you get 3 of these for $9.99, and they're really, really good. Very, very good primer, very affordable and very good. Your eyeshadows will last all day. It's not super sticky, so it's sticky enough that your shadows go on it. And most of the time I do set at least my from the crease up, but with this one, even if you forget to set it, it works just fine because it's not super sticky that your brush is gonna get stuck, and it cancels out any veining, any redness. You guys know that my eyelids are like darker than like the rest of my face, this whole area, and it cancels that out and it looks really pretty. So, and the bronzer that I used, I don't think I brought it, but it's the Say cream bronzer, which I love because it's very, very subtle. It looks really pretty, and you don't have to worry about, you know, it not lasting. It lasts. You can put it over powder, under powder. It works great with, you know, other powder products, so it's beautiful. All right, guys, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. Beautiful palette, another home run for One Size, and I'm so happy that I have this in my collection. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next one. Bye. Mwah.